Hi everyone, my name's Tim Page from Online Support. We're an outsourced IT support company, and today we're going to go through the essentials of IT support for you, which is really just giving you a checklist. If you check these items off, your IT is going to be in great shape. We've gained this knowledge through our years of supporting multiple different companies. We know that it works. We're giving it away freely to you. At the base of this video there's a link where you can download an infographic checklist. You don't need to subscribe or sign up, you can just download the document, and we hope that you get good use out of it. So the first item is a 5-year refresh plan. You need to be tracking the date you purchased your equipment, and don't let it last longer than 5 years, simply because PCs and servers don't have much of a life expectancy. After 5 years they become slow, your staff lose productivity. So have a system where you can track the purchase date and the 5-year anniversary date and budget to replace your equipment. So effectively you need to budget 20% a year in order to replace all your assets within 5 years. The second item is a hardware firewall. Your hardware firewall really is your entry and exit point to the outside world. It's your doorman, it keeps the bad guys out. You need to make sure you have a good firewall, a reputable firewall, and that your IT company have locked it down. So do something yourself, like a penetration test. You can get penetration tests online, and they just connect through and determine what ports are open on your firewall, and you can then raise that with your IT support company. The third item is your antivirus. Now, we're not just talking about antivirus on your individual PC. What you really need is a centralized corporate antivirus product, which will give you one window where you can see all of the machines on your network and the status of the antivirus. This is very important in terms of coordinating your control of any infection, and also it enables you to set up things like email alerts, so you can get an email through telling you that there is an infection on a machine. The fourth item is backup. Now, backup these days, image backup is really the standard that everyone is using. Image backup means that you can take a snapshot of your server and you can literally bring that server up elsewhere within hours, compared to, say, tape backup or flat file backup that would take days to get you back up and running in a disaster. So image backup is very flexible, very versatile. We use it for a lot of our projects in simply migrating servers. So if you're not running image backup, talk to your IT company and get that in place. It's a brilliant disaster recovery tool as well. The fifth item is server monitoring. Now, server monitoring is critical. What this is it basically means that your server can alert you before a problem occurs when it reaches certain thresholds. For example, if you wanted to monitor your disk space, you would tell the server monitoring that when your disk gets to 15% free disk space, you want to receive an alert. When you do receive the alert, we can then help you to free up your disk space so that you avoid a disaster. Most server problems actually happen because people aren't monitoring the server, and the thing pretty much just falls off the edge of a cliff. So avoid that from happening by having a server monitoring agent on there. Your IT company should be able to provide that for you. The sixth item is to optimize your connectivity. Now, connectivity, we're talking about internet lines, your landlines, and your mobiles. We find that companies generally tend to not review their contracts, and as a result they're running on outdated internet with slow speeds, and they're overpaying for their mobile and their landline connectivity. So review your contracts, compare what you're getting, and ideally, if you can do it through one company, being your IT company, that's very useful because of the convergence these days between voice and data. And the final item, item number 7, is skilled IT support staff. Obviously, at the core of a network, you need good people that can support your network. As I said, we're an outsourced IT company, and the benefit of having an outsourced company is that we have exposure to multiple different businesses. So we're able to employ technology that we see working elsewhere on your network without you having to go through the pain of a learning curve. Compare that to internal staff who are only going to be limited to or exposed to your actual network, so their ability to push you forward is limited in that respect. So be happy with the company or staff that you're using. If you are using internal staff, then it's a good idea to supplement them when you have projects, for example, with an outsourced company, so you can boost their knowledge, or just have an agreement that they can call on when they encounter a problem that they can't solve. That's it. So it's 7 items. All you need to do is just download the infographic, which is a link at the base of the video. We hope you've enjoyed the video, and hopefully see you again. Thank you.